Hey, what is up, guys? I'm back with part 3 of my entire Blu-ray collection. Got another 2 rows here, so I'm going to try to get through it real fast. First up, About Last Night. You Again. The Guilt Trip, which is actually a Target exclusive, but it's an exclusive slipcover that I just put somewhere else. Revenge of the Nerds. Red. Ballers Season 1. Rio. Rio 2. Pawn Shop Chronicles with Paul Walker. A couple of extra copies, I guess. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Sorry, I'm a bit sick right now. I'm actually suffering through a cold, so I seem a little bit like, out of it. I actually am. Then we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. That one I'm not going to get rid of. It's a Target exclusive, I believe. Another Target exclusive, Pixels, with the lenticular slipcover. I think this is my first Blu-ray ever, Jackass Part 3. Contraband. The Bourne Legacy. Wanted, steelbook. I believe it's a steelbook that I have, and I just printed out artwork like I've done in the past. Real Steel. Family Guy Star Wars, It's a Trap. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Freedom Riders. Argo. Limitless. Faster. The Forbidden Kingdom. Gone. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Right? Yeah, Ghost Protocol. Act of Valor. From Paris with Love. For some reason I was thinking of From Russia with Love. Four Brothers. Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber 2. Robin Hood Men in Tights. This was a double feature with, I believe, Young Frankenstein. I just used the DVD artwork, so that's a combo pack. Dude, Where's My Car? Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The Paperboy. Got that when Blockbuster was closing down. A Merry Friggin' Christmas. One of Robin Williams' last films. The Machinist. 7 Pounds. The Truman Show. Dracula Untold. Rock of Ages. Source Code. Spiders. I have still yet to see this movie from start to finish. It's kind of bad, but I only got it for 99 cents, so. Horrible Bosses. Horrible Bosses 2. Double feature with Knowing and Push. I believe this is the second copy of Push I own. My Best Friend's Wedding. One of the few Julia Roberts movies I care for, that I care to watch. Alex Cross. Hitman. This is another steelbook where I use the J card for the back and the spine, but no front artwork. It's actually War of the Worlds. So, and that's the 2005 with Tom Cruise. Odd Thomas, really fun one. Anton Yelchin film. Definitely recommend checking that one out if you've never seen it. Sorry about that, guys. I was just looking at my text message. Drag Me to Hell. Cloverfield. Triple feature with Swordfish, Point Break, and Executive Decision. I believe I own Executive Decision at least twice in multiple packs like this. Unfortunately, studios do that all the time. So, and we have Kill Bill Volume 1. Your Highness. Another double feature with Holy Man and Gone Fishing. He's Just Not That Into You. Target exclusive of Hercules with Dwayne Johnson. Comes with a little like booklet. So another double feature with Land of the Lost and MacGruber. Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Probably one of the best, well, I guess there's only two to judge from, but the better of the two live-action Dr. Seuss films. Then we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Again, a double copy, or in this case, triple copy, I believe. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. I believe this is the 40th anniversary edition. Vehicle 19, Paul Walker. Dear John. Ben was just asking me about Nicolas Cage last night. I was kind of out of it, so I didn't really reply to him, but he was saying something about Nicolas Cage not being in very many good films lately. Ben, definitely recommend checking this one out. It's called Pay the Ghost. Project X. Grudge Match. Nature Calls with Johnny Knoxville, Patton Oswalt, Rob Riggle. Not that great of a film, but I enjoy the actors. So this one is one that I bought just a disc of from a local place, really cheap, and it's actually The Host, and it's the one based off of the Twilight series author, her other book that never really spawned into a franchise, Stephenie Meyer. The film actually had some pretty good ideas, but the execution wasn't very great. And I remember trying to read the book, and it was kind of boring. So it's definitely one that you have to get past the first 15-20 minutes to get into. So, but the ideas are actually really cool. Here goes the Young Frankenstein that came with Robin Hood. Again, it was a double feature, so I had the artwork for Robin Hood. I didn't have one for Young Frankenstein, so I just printed one out. Then we have Hitman, Agent 47. Blazing Saddles. For some reason, it took me a while to get into the movie. I think it has to do with me not being really into westerns. So for me, it's probably my least favorite Mel Brooks film. Mr. Popper's Penguins. Life as We Know It. The live-action Scooby-Doo 2 film collection, which is Scooby-Doo and then Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. We have Men in Black 2. Men in Black 3. Some of the franchises are sort of out of order just because it's part of a shelf that I just kind of threw together. I don't have enough room to be able to organize everything the way I wanted to. So, pretty good double feature right here with the I Am Legend and the Omega Man. Then we have the Target exclusive of World War Z. This one also came with a little booklet. So, Safe Haven. This Means War. Strange Brew, Elf, which I recently picked up. It's actually the steelbook, but I used the DVD artwork and the slipcover, and luckily I had a thicker case, so that way the slipcover actually fits on it. But yeah, so there goes Elf. The Green Room, Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. I guess it's the director's cut. The only original Star Trek film I own. My uncle actually got that one for me, so I still need to get the other ones. One of 2 copies, I believe, of The Fifth Element I own. Real quick thing, I bought the steelbook from Best Buy, and there was something wrong with the disc where it stopped playing, like it would cut through certain scenes. I contacted the studio. They asked me to send out the disc, and they would replace the disc that came with the steelbooks, because you know the steelbook, it's kind of harder to take back to the store, especially when I bought it. It was the last one they had, so they were understanding. They ended up sending me this, which was a great copy for a while, but I actually have a second copy. I believe it's a 4K transfer before the 4Ks became 4Ks. Yeah, so very happy with the studio that sent me that, because that way I put the steelbook away and that can stay on the shelf. So. And then I have the old releases of Angels and Demons and the Da Vinci Code. I really like the franchise except for the last one. Harry and the Hendersons, Deep Impact, a real fun four film feature with Galaxy Quest, Lost in Space, Red Planet, and Mars Attacks. Of Gods of Egypt, which I thought was a decent film. Put aside the whitewashing, you know, I can always look past that. I'm a fan of film. I don't care as long as it's a good story. So then we have 8 Mile, Dolphin Tale, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, the Brothers Grimm, Spectre. I believe I showed in the last video my 007 collection. This is literally just the case. It's empty. If anything, it has the DVD or the bonus DVD. So yeah, but Spectre's with the other 007 films. Intruders, I think it's available on Netflix. Definitely recommend checking that one out. Ultraviolet, I use the DVD artwork because I got the disc free from Listia. The Boss, my Target exclusive of Les Miserables. Max Payne. Jackie Chan's First Strike. This is my little thing, my little triple feature of the Transporter collection. It was originally a double feature, but I had the 3rd film already, so I put it as part of this. So it is all 3 films of the Transporter, at least the Jason Statham Transporter series. So you have 1 and 2, and then behind the second disc, this is one of those cases where you can stack the discs. So behind the second disc is Transporter 3. So. Then we have Taken, Taken 2, and Taken 3. The Box Trolls, Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who, Kill Bill Volume 2, Reservoir Dogs. This one I got from Ben when the studio sent him a few copies to give out. Behind Enemy Lines, SEAL Team 8. That one was real fun. It made me want to get into the series, but I have yet to actually start the series from the original films or whatever. Another double feature with Hollywood Homicide and Hudson Hawk. Valentine's Day. Appropriate since today is Valentine's Day. Jack and Jill. I'm a sucker for Adam Sandler films. I don't care how cheesy they are. The Invention of Lying. Hall Pass. Big Mama's House, or Big Mama's 3-film collection, so it has Big Mama's House, Big Mama's House 2, and Big Mama's Like Father, Like Son, which I believe I've only seen once. Zero Dark 30. Homefront. Super Troopers. Hopefully the sequel gets announced, actually a release date for the sequel gets announced soon. Double feature with The Mask of Zorro and The Legend of Zorro. Fun Size. Get Him to the Greek. Crazy Stupid Love. Great team up with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. No Strings Attached. Another steelbook. This one I drew for The Big Lebowski, so there goes the front and the back and the spine. The disc. The Vow. The Cable Guy, the 15th anniversary edition. Only God Forgives. Parental Guidance. The Three Stooges. The Change Up. Bad Teachers, or Bad Teacher. Was there a TV show for that? Another double feature with Fatherhood and Life with Mikey. I bought it for Life with Mikey because for some reason that was one of those movies that I grew up with. I think I had it on VHS or something. Bad Grandpa. Bad Grandpa .5, which is more like a sort of like some of the deleted scenes that didn't make it into the film and stuff like that. Peoples, which is a pretty fun film. Here Comes the Boom. Ugh. Identity Thief. Grown Ups. Grown Ups Part 2. And I don't remember if I showed another copy, but I do have 2 copies of The Wizard of Oz. This one's the 70th anniversary, and I think the other one was the 75th anniversary. Not too sure. Whiteout. The Outsiders, but I wish they would release the theatrical cut. This is the what they call the complete novel, which has some deleted scenes. It's more of a director's cut, but I wish they would put the theatrical cut out on Blu-ray, just because I don't know if Francis Ford Coppola did it, but they really messed up the audio on the film, so a lot of the dialogue is overshadowed by the background music and stuff like that. But anyway, New Moon, which I think is the only Twilight movie I own on Blu-ray. Heaven is for Real. Battle of the Year, which I got to represent Josh Peck, which I'm a big fan of. Double feature with Romancing the Stone and The Jewel of the Nile. Reign Over Me, and this is kind of the reason why I'm a fan of Adam Sandler, because I know he can pull out performances like this. So, really good film. The Way Back. If you haven't checked it out, definitely recommend checking that one out. My second copy of District 9 should probably sell, because I have the triple feature with the Blomkamp. Skyfall, I believe this one is in the disc because I believe this one's in the case because the set came with Skyfall, or is it the other way around? I don't know. Anyway, I'm out of it. Parkland, about the assassination of JFK. Pretty good triple feature with Clash of the Titans, the remake, the original, and then Wrath of the Titans. I don't understand why it's like out of order like that. I would have done it from the the original, the remake, and then the sequel. Jonah Hex, probably one of the worst superhero films or comic book films out there. Warm Bodies. I used the DVD slipcover for the Blu-ray that I bought. This is the Ang Lee Hulk film. I have the steelbook, so I just printed out something. For some reason, I decided to color it with highlighter, but it is the Ang Lee Hulk film. And then these are some of the first steelbooks that I got. I had bought these cases that hold 4 discs, so there's 4 films in this one, and you can't really tell from the front, but it has Doom, Death Race, Serenity, and Van Helsing. So I just print out just some plain artwork, and here are the discs. Hopefully the discs aren't loose, but yeah. Another case, but in this case, it's only 3 films. So there goes the front, here goes the back, and it includes E.T. the Extraterrestrial, the remake of Evil Dead, I believe, and Gladiator, both discs, because both discs are, one's a feature film and one's the special features. So yet another 4-film set that I have the steelbooks of. This one I kind of, as you can see from the front, it's kind of like a Nick Frost, Simon Pegg / Edgar Wright 4-film collection. Put that in the back. I just really love that artwork. Anyway, so it has Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, Paul, and then Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So I believe this is the last one for the 4-film set, so here's the front and the back. It has Pitch Black, The Chronicles of Riddick, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, and The Incredible Hulk, which is the one that is included in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So there's those 2 discs and those 2. The Little Rascals, Unbroken, Good Will Hunting, and hopefully the fan doesn't, it's on, because I am sick and I get hot really easy, so hopefully it doesn't bother you. But Step Up Revolution, the number 23, probably one of my favorite Jim Carrey films. Moneyball, Premium Rush. This is actually holding 2 different steelbooks, but it is my 2 copies of Scarface. So there's just some artwork that I drew, the spine, the back. But actually this one has, I don't know if I have it in here. I do have it in here. This one has, one of the steelbooks came with the original Scarface from the, what was it, the 50s, the 30s or the 50s, something like that. So there goes the 2 Blu-ray discs for the original film, and then you have the DVD for the original Scarface. It came in one set, and then the DVD for the Scarface that you know of in the other set. So there's that. The Island, Savages, Safe House, Bullet to the Head, Gangs of New York. Let me grab a stack. Deep Blue Sea. I have a metal pack, I believe, of Fight Club, so I just print out some artwork, front, back. I'm not going to open it up. Disturbia, 2012. Snowpiercer. I really wish I had gotten the slipcover with that, but didn't get it. Cop Out. Riddick. Jack the Giant Slayer. After Earth. Exodus, Gods and Kings. Get Smart. Medea's Big Happy Family. Little Fockers. Minority Report. Just Go With It, Friends with Benefits, Brick Mansions, Two Guns, Face Off, End of Watch, Las Vegas, Surviving Christmas, another steelbook I have, The Blues Brothers. This one actually has two slipcovers. I'm not going to show them, but it's the slipcover from the DVD and the slipcover with the Blu-ray came with. I just really like the slipcover from the DVD, that's why I kept it. But iRobot, Return to Nim's Island, The Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour, Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, Spaceballs, which I believe houses two versions of it, because I did get the steelbook that was exclusive to Best Buy for, I believe, the 30th anniversary. But I don't think there's anything different with the discs. So, but yeah, Spaceballs, American Reunion, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, and Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues. Almost dropped everything. This is 40. Probably one of my favorite exclusives just because of how unique this is. But the Noah Target exclusive with the exclusive slipcover, it's like a wood grain, and it really feels kind of fragile, so I don't like messing with it too much, but there goes that. The movie was okay, but that exclusive is pretty cool. King Kong in a slim case, another steelbook that I have. The Equalizer, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the 50th anniversary edition. The only thing I don't like about this exclusive is that it says it's an exclusive on the bottom corner. I wish that was just a sticker that I could peel off, but it's not. But what it is like a little storybook, but it's not like the storybooks that Target puts out. So then I have a triple feature with the Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. Don't have Scary Movie 4, but I do have Scary Movie 5. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Ace Ventura When Nature Calls double feature. Then I have the District B13 and District B13 Ultimatum. Is it Ultimatum? Yeah, Ultimatum double feature. These are the movies, the French films, I believe, that Brick Mansions is based off of. Bachelor Party. And in fact, David Bell, the main guy in District B13, actually plays, I believe, the same character in Brick Mansions. So, the last little stack here, 21 and Over, 10 Years, which is a really fun film, actually. Cuban Fury, Cedar Rapids, the Total Recall remake, the original Total Recall, Bad Santa, Paul Blart Mall Cop, A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay double feature, and the last film, Run Fat Boy Run. So let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you next time.